What is going on, y'all? Back with another video on Sprains Bike Life. As you can see right here, my seat is peeling. So today we just gonna be doing a little reupholstery, wrapping the seats in a different vinyl. I'm mainly focused on this back seat, but I bought enough vinyl wrap to do the front seat as well. So I'm gonna just do both. I'm gonna show you what you need to get started. You don't really need too much, and it's not really hard. So yeah, like I was saying, you don't need much. I got a flat head, so I can start removing some of the staples that's under here. Now I got this 10mm socket for these screws right there that's holding the strap in, so you don't have to remove the strap and wrap that as well if you want to keep the strap. Then I got some scissors to cut the vinyl. Got a heavy duty stapler, put the vinyl back on. And this the vinyl that I chose. It's like a black Anaconda. I only got 1 yard worth, so I can have enough to be able to do 2 seats. And it's probably still will be some left over, but yeah, this the back seat. See how it's peeling. Like it's been replaced before because it got like 2 layers, 2 different kind of layers. And then this is the back seat right here, which is kind of larger, but still be the same concept. If it's not enough, I'll just go get some more. It was only about like $16.99, and it was having like 40% off, so I got it for like $10. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna start by taking the flathead and go ahead and start to remove all the staples. And probably won't really be able to. Some of them it's easy to pull up. Some of them is about already up. But yeah, just keep on just lifting them up like that till all of them is up, and remove the old vinyl that's on there. Alright, as you can see, I just went ahead and removed that strap. And you gotta take this off. This little latches on, like lock into your seat. Don't forget those washers right here. That's your hardware for the strap. I really had removed it because I got this right here. The strap was covering that, just so when I remove the whole vinyl, it just come off. All right, so we got that vinyl wrap off, this cushion, all the staples, and like I said, it was two layers on here, so I had to get all the staples out. So what we gotta do now, take one of these, with the previous ones that was on, and like lay our vinyl out right here, and put this on and cut it out so it can be like the same. Or I mean, if you want, you can take the seat and like cut around it. But I'd rather just, since this was on there right, I'd rather just put this up there and then cut around it, cut the mold out. So I'm about to go ahead and clean like these staples and stuff up. And I did have to use like some little pliers to pull them out fully on some of them. I just lifted it with the flathead and pulled them out with the pliers. So I'm about to go ahead and clear this little table out and then lay my vinyl out and get the cut. All right, so I got one of the old vinyl wraps on here. I got it kind of flared out. And if you see like this print right here, I want that to be like in the middle of the seat. So, and I got a whole bunch of this down here. And so I got a whole bunch of wraps. So if I mess it up, I got more to do. But like I said, I want that at the like the base of the middle of the snake right there in the seat. So I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna just go ahead and cut it like just straight around it. I mean, you don't have some left over, and you can go through and like trim it with a razor or like with the scissors or something. So I'm gonna just go ahead and cut it out around, and then go ahead and try to start fitting it up. All right, so I got it cut out right here. There's a piece right here. It's a little bit, like I said, you can still trim it up. It ain't the straightest, so I don't really care. But like I said, I got this like middle of the snake in the seat, so that'll be good about right there. And yeah, like I said, I got a whole yard of this material. You can see how much I still got left. I can fold it, still got more. I mean, I got another seat to do, which I'll probably take this block right here. I have a lot left over, like if I want to do a friend seat, or like I said, if I have to redo mine or something like that. So, all right, so yeah, I got it laid out over. I've been messing with it. See, like whenever you like stapling, you want every time you pull, like say you pull it to the back, you want everything to just be tight. You want to like, pull it as tight as you can, then staple. So I'm just lining it up right now and seeing how I like it. Like I said, I want that print right in the middle, like the bottom of the snake. It's supposed to be like the black anaconda. So yeah, like I said, when you go in to staple it, you want to like pull it as tight as you can, then staple. And I recommend doing the back and then move towards the front and then do the sides. All right, so I got 4 sides stapled. Like I said, I did the back, pull it as tight as I can. Then I did the front, pull that tight. Then I got one on the side right here. And on this side. So I'm gonna start doing and just going around the edges. It's pretty tight as is, but you still want to, keep on pulling it about like that. Everywhere you go, just pull as tight as you can. When you have like little stuff like that, you want to just keep on pulling it, just so you can motor it around like that. And front, it really ain't that bad. Just flat. Just keep on pulling and getting them. You don't want really no wrinkles. You just want it tight, but honestly, it's looking good. Like I said, I want that print right in the middle. It's kind of centered. Looks pretty good. All right, y'all. So I done finished up. She's pretty tight. I done, I went around, stapling all along the edges. It's a couple I might can get. That I might have missed. But I'm pretty satisfied how it turned out for my first time. I just gotta go and trim all this extra. And then, I'm about to go ahead and do the strap so I can, be finished with this side. I'm not gonna take this off because this is like stitched, but I'm gonna just cut a piece that like line up right here. Just staple it. Just so I can have, still have the holes. But yeah, this look pretty good. I'm probably gonna do these as well. Since I have so much, then I still gotta do this seat. I might end up running out of staples, but I can run up and go get some more. But yeah, man, I'm pretty, I like it. It looks real good, especially for my first time. Like I said, I already knew this was gonna be tricky, but still, it don't look bad. I think I, tucked it pretty good. Just gotta cut all this extra, like I said. But yeah, just take your time, just keep making it tight. If you staple it, you can always just pull the staples out and, redo it. So, ain't no problem. All right, so yeah, I got a razor. I might just go and just lightly trim. You don't want to get too close to the staples, but just trim it just a little bit where all that extra is, especially like back here. Ain't really too bad up here, but yeah, cut like over here because the strap hook on right here. So yeah, all this extra I'm gonna just cut up. Alright guys, that's it right there. I trim the bottom and I put the latch back on. Y'all might notice I didn't put the strap back on. I got it right here, but I'm probably have to get this like stitched on because it being like stapled, it's really not that clean. You can see where the staples went. So I'm gonna have to probably get this sewed on and then put it back. But honestly, it looks more like clean without the strap. But I might have to get the strap put back on, But yeah, so this is the back seat. That's finished. I'm about to go ahead start removing the back seat cover and the staples. Probably go ahead and get that cut out and go ahead and knock this one out. All right, now y'all, I got my front seat. I'm about to go ahead and get started on this one. Same steps, just go ahead and remove all these staples out. And this one, I don't think it's double layered, so it shouldn't be take me as long. So I'm about to go ahead and pop these out and go ahead and get, started on that. Cut the mold out and all that. All right, I got the front seat off. So, same thing. I'm about to go ahead and cut the new mold. Well, I say mold, just like, you know, cut it out. Just new wrap, whatever you want to call it. So what I did earlier, this section might be kind of rough right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead, this section right here, go ahead, probably just a cut just straight across there, and then just leave me with all this extra right here, just so I can probably have like half a sheet left. So I'm probably go ahead and just cut it straight across. And yeah, that'll be for the front. I didn't get that on. All right, so I cut this piece to begin with, but like I said, I want this pattern to be in the middle for the front seat as well. And I got all this material, so you know, that's the good thing about it. So I got the old one underneath so you can see the outline. And I got this lined up in the middle. So I'm gonna go ahead and just trim around it just to make sure I have this in the middle and enough on the sides. All right, now, so I got my new one cut out. Like I said, I wanted the underbelly going down the middle, you know, just to line up with the rear seat. You know, that'll look real good. So, I mean, I had a bunch of material, you know, I just want to get it right. But, so now, what you gotta do, same thing, line it up just like that. And start, like I said, well, first I want to make sure it's like lined up correctly like I want it. So after you do that, like I said, you want to keep on stretching the material, staple one in the back, staple one in the front, one on the side, other side, and you just keep on working around, make sure it's, you know, get it all tight. And especially with this one, you want to make sure, because you know, this the seat that you're riding on, unless you got a passenger on ride with a passenger. So this is the seat I'm gonna be on every time I hop on, so you want to really make sure it's tight, so it won't end up getting loose and ripping, you know, all that. So, and like I said, once you staple it and flip it over, look, make sure it's how you want it. If it's not, you can easily just pull the staples up and just redo it. Or if you have enough material like I did, you can recut it. All right, so I forgot to pick it up right after the 4 staples, but I put 2 actually in the back and then 2 in the front. Now I put a couple, you know, one on the side here, one on the side there, one in the front there, one in the back right there. So this one is more curves to it that you actually gotta, you know, it's still loose, I ain't done yet, but every time you just, you know, push a wrinkle out, push some of that extra out, and then you want to pull it as tight as you can. But honestly, I keep on, you know, keep on pulling to the side. It's already looking pretty good. Ain't really much room. I know I've done seen some loose like this before. I don't want mine loose like this, but it really ain't that bad. Look pretty straight to me. It's gotta sit just like that. That's pretty nice. But like I said, just keep on working your corners, keep on pushing, trying to get some of that extra space out. And of course, don't worry about like all this extra. You can just cut that in. And right here in this corner, it'll be kind of iffy, but it's not gonna be bad. But yeah, I'm about to keep on working and stapling at the bottom. Then I'll pick the camera back up when I'm done. All right, so this one done. I just gotta trim all this excess. It's a few places I need to get some staples, but I done ran out of staples, but for the most part it's done. I can put one right there, a couple more up front. Yeah, I just need to get some more staples, but I mean, other than that, she's pretty good. See, there's really not that much space, like, it ain't bad. Go ahead and trim this up. Now I'm gonna put them on the bike so y'all can see how it looks. All right, so I done trimmed it up on the bottom. I didn't get up here because I need to put a couple more staples, but that's not gonna affect how it sit on the bike. But yeah, it's all trimmed up. I said I mainly got all the staples, but just a couple more places I need to put some at. Alright, y'all, that wraps up the video. That's what it looked like on there. Y'all can see that's how that pattern is I was talking about. Like I said, man, I'm real satisfied with it. It's better than what I expected it to turn out to be, honestly. And I would do this again. I'd like to do a couple more, maybe a couple friends let me do it on theirs or whatever. Yeah, maybe I'll do another set or something.